That's 3 pounds of our 90% lean ground beef. I'm gonna add in some diced green bell pepper, diced red bell pepper, and 1 whole diced white onion. Now we're coming in with our minced garlic. I am a huge garlic lover, so I'm gonna do a good amount of garlic here. I think that looks good. That's probably like 5 cloves. Now I've got some Italian flavored breadcrumbs. Of course you can make your own, but I just bought this kind. And I am gonna add in 1 cup of those breadcrumbs, 2 eggs, some paprika. We're gonna put in at least a teaspoon of salt. I like my food a little saltier. About a full teaspoon of black cracked pepper here. And just for taste, I'm putting in a little bit of extra garlic powder and a little bit of extra onion powder here. All right, now for the fun part, I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna break up those eggs, I'm gonna start mixing this all around. This is one of our favorite home style recipes. You know, I think, when do you think this was invented, Marty? Was this a World War II recipe?
Oh, man, that is a great question. I have zero clue.
You know, my mom always says, like, my grandfather loved bread pudding because during the war, when he was stationed overseas in the UK, he was a B-17 flight bomber. He was anyway, he was in the Air Force. They would give the crust of their bread to the cook, and then they would make that into a lovely bread pudding as a treat for all the soldiers. And this just kind of reminds me of that. Like, I feel like it's like a similar time. It's a similar, you know, kind of shape. All right, now I've got my brown sugar. Just gonna put a little bit of brown sugar right on top here. Now I got my brown sugar double bagged, y'all, because this brown sugar got kind of hard and I had to break it up. I was banging it on the ground outside and then I used a hammer on it. And then, you know, it's mostly, I got some broken up loose chunks now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now we're coming in with our ketchup. I'm choosing the Simply No Artificial Sweetener ketchup. This was at Marty's request. He's trying to do less sugar and artificial sweeteners for the new year. Now I'm just bringing in my brush here. I'm gonna gently brush this and glaze it over. Oh my goodness. This is like kind of satisfying and relaxing to just brush this on here. I don't normally get that too much in my own life because I'm not a big fan of barbecue sauce, and I feel like these brushes, like you use them a lot for barbecue sauce when you're brushing meat, you know? Alrighty, y'all, we're putting our lid onto our crock pot here. We're gonna cook this on high for 3 hours, or you could cook it on low for 6 hours. Alrighty, y'all, we had this in the crock pot on high for 3 hours. Now, Marty did kind of help me with the hard part here. We gotta get this out of the crock pot. Oh boy, I'm scared. Oh my goodness, Marty. Guys, it was heavy. I know we said 3 pounds, but then you add everything else into it. Now, we use Italian breadcrumbs in this, so we're gonna make this a little bit more Italian. We've got this roasted garlic and onion sauce. Ooh, just pour that all right on top of this beautiful loaf here. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with some Kraft mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella for this Italian meal of delicacy. Beautiful. And some Parmesan. Wouldn't be complete without Parmesan on top of here. Yum, 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 yum. What, Marty?
I was gonna say, I just like to apologize to all the Italians.
You know what? We have a friend, Lorenzo, who cooks, and I think he sounds pretty similar. Alrighty, y'all. We're just gonna put this under the broiler for a few minutes to get this all bubbling and melting up. Alrighty, y'all. We just had this in the oven for a few minutes, getting that cheese melted, nice and brown a little bit on top, getting our sauce heated up. All right, let's see what we got here. You know what? I'm gonna grab this glove just in case I need it. Let's cut into this baby. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeous. A gorgeous Italian loaf of meat. All right, y'all, before I get this on my plate, I've got some spaghetti freshly boiled here that we're just getting ready to go with this beautiful Italian creation. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Wow. Get some of this extra sauce in here. Just right on top. Just like that. You know what? The only thing I forgot is a fork.
And by we, she means I forgot it.
Thank you, Marty. Oh, I can't wait to try this beautiful Italian meatloaf with our spaghetti, with our sauce here. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's pretty hot. Oh my God, that's so good. This is so good. Amazing flavor for the meatloaf. Perfect, delicious with the spaghetti, with all this cheese, the sauce. Y'all, you gotta try it.